Welcome to Project Nodenium. This is an SMP server that I joined like a week ago, I think. And I haven't done anything on the server just yet, but I joined pretty late onto the server where a lot of things have been built out. So this is where we pretty much spawn in. And right down there is the shopping district, and it's been really busy since I joined the server. But yeah, I haven't done much on the server just yet. They gave me a few items to start out. They gave me an elytra, and I did mine a couple of diamonds here just to get me started and buy things from the market, because I have a base plan out for today, my starter base. I picked out a spot and everything, but today we're just gonna do a bit of shopping, get some resources that I need for my starter base, and we can start building. So my building involves a lot of stones, and there's a stone store right here at the shopping district. Let's see if they have what I need. So I'm looking for deep slate and tough, and I don't see any of that here. So let's just check out another store. I know there's like a pickaxe rental here. There's a trim store, a cake store, calcite. But I don't see any bulk stores for stones. Okay, so I just found a store right here by the dock, and it got everything I need pretty much. So in here they sell tough 5 diamonds a stack. That's a bit steep, isn't it? Okay. But he also has deep slate, which is a diamond for 2 stacks. So I'm just gonna get 8 stacks here. 3, 4. Buying 6 stacks of pale moss block. Get some food from the lobster shop. Two diamonds. And we can get a candle here, I think. 2 diamonds for 1 stack. Okay, that's a bit crazy. So I need 1 more of that. And I'm out of diamonds. So I'm just gonna go back to where my base is at. And then we're going to get some more diamonds and come back here to get the rest of the stuff. So this is a good opportunity to show you guys where my base will be at. I'm pretty sure my base is right that way. I've been using someone else's nether portal for a bit since I haven't set anything up yet. Okay, should be this one right here with a diamond block if I remember correctly. Yep, it is. Alright, so our base is somewhere up there. Okay, perfect. It's right here. And someone had already cleared out all the trees before I decided to build the base here. But this small area right here, let me go into free cam mode real quick. This area right here would be my base. And I'll be doing Gothic style building this time around. I've been really inspired looking at Bloodborne, Life of Pi and stuff like that. It has been really inspiring, and I wanted to do something similar to that. So today, a part of my base, a part of the big base, is gonna be the tower, a Gothic tower basically, and we'll be building that somewhere on this side right here, maybe on the right side. I haven't completely figured out just yet, but that's the plan as of now. So now the plan is to get some more diamonds, and then we can buy the rest of the materials that I need for the building. And we need some tools for building as well, and then we can start building after that. Alright, then we got all the materials here we need for the build. We got some rockets, some materials right here, and some more right here. I'm going to show you real quick what the color palette will look like roughly. So here's the block palette right here. We're going to use deep slate, tough, pale moss block, stone, andesite, and cobblestone. So you're going to gradually use lighter blocks at the top, and at the bottom here we're going to use deeper and darker colors, just to create a bit of a better illusion that it's really tall building when it's not really tall in reality. So at the base here we're going to use a lot of the deep slate, and as we go up we're going to see less and less of these 3 blocks down here, and we focus more on these colors right here. And also we're going to mix in a bit of stone brick just to give it a bit more texture. And I think we're going to use a lot of mossy cobblestone as well. But yeah, that's the goal today. And we're probably going to build it somewhere over here. That way we have a lot of space for the main base when I get to it. So yeah, let's just get started. So I'm just gonna even out this area right here and fill it with dirt. That way we have a foundation of where we can build and eventually terraform it. But today isn't a day where I'll be terraforming anything because I have no idea on how to terraform. Okay, so this line is pretty much enough for what we need to build, I think. So we want to build this tower from this ground level and then connect it later on to the main base with a bridge or something. But I'm hoping this should be a good height where I can connect it later on. Yeah, so let's just get started with the build. Well, we did it. Thank God this server is well established, so I can just purchase all the materials that I need, or not. This would probably take a god awful amount of time. But yeah, this is what we have so far. Let's go and take a quick fly. So this is not the height that I want it to be at. There's gonna be more at the top later on, but this is what we have so far, and I think it looks pretty sick if I do say so myself. The biggest issue that I have with it right now is it's kind of floating right here. So before we end the episode and do like a little cinematic shot for this, we're gonna have to terraform the whole area surrounding it at least, so that way it doesn't look too bad. All right, yeah. So one of the biggest issue with terraforming is that I've never actually done it before. So this is gonna be a big challenge for me, and we're gonna need a lot more materials. The other challenge that we're going to be facing while building this cliff area is that the color palettes are pretty much the same as the building here, right? Because we want it to be kind of like Gothic vibes, and we want it to be like black and white-ish, noir kind of looking. Noir? I don't know. But that means it's going to be pretty hard to like make the building stand out if the stones are this color as well. But that's a challenge for me in the future. So right now, we just focus on building this cliffside and maybe expand this side as well, because it's a bit, we don't have space to move around here, which is an issue as well. So we're gonna carve this mountain a bit to give it some walking space and fill this up down here. So I'm gonna go and get the materials, and I'll see you guys after the sweet time lapse. Alright, there we have it. So I did a bit of a grass pad right here, because I'm not sure what I want to do with this area. It's either that I put like a bridge, like use stone fully, like a courtyard area that's like with bricks and pathways and stuff, or do I just want to leave it kind of natural like this? But yeah, I added this rock right here on the left side. But yeah, I also did this wall right here. It's supposed to be like a natural cliffside area, but I've never built one before. So I think I did a pretty good job, honestly. We have a bit of a gradient right here. I think it looks pretty cool. And then the idea here is that there's gonna be a bridge somewhere here going all the way down, and it's gonna connect all the way up through here. And this is gonna be like an off-track area, something like that. I'm not too sure right now. But another part that I did is the overhang here. I didn't fully complete it. Like, I only terraform the area that was missing. So you can see here, I added this part right here into the back. But this side right here, I still have to gradually make the area with stones, basically. But yeah, let me show you guys the interior real quick. So this is how I'm living right now. Just a bunch of shulker boxes, a bed, some furnaces, just the necessities. And I have no roof right now, which is pretty sad. But yeah, we're gonna be working on that on the next episode here, because this took quite a while. So I want to get the episode out and start working on the next project then. But I want to show you guys real quick what I plan on doing on the next episode. So you gotta go to the shopping district real quick. There's a really cool spot in the shopping district where there's like rows of houses, and I want to build something there. You know, some just a tiny shop. So this street right here is like so full of life, and I want to do something here as well. And what's great about this spot right here is that it has a lot of foot traffic. A lot of people just like shop in this area specifically. So maybe like a shop here. Right here is unclaimed, or maybe behind it. I want to build a shop that has something to do with the pale forest. So it might be the creaking, like the resident stuff, or maybe some bones, because my base is primarily black and white, so that could be cool. But I'm not sure yet. But if you guys have any suggestion on what I should sell here, that'll be cool. And that also means I have to build a spot for the farm, because I need to get all the materials to sell. So that's something that I have to figure out as well on the next episode. But yeah, we're gonna end the episode right here where we started the episode. Pretty poetic, I'd say. And I just want to give you guys a little update on why it took so long for me to upload another episode. It's just because I've been moving recently and life has been pretty hectic. I haven't had a lot of time to build. But I did have a few builds that I did on my Forever World, but I just haven't gotten around to it. So maybe after a few episodes here on the SMP, I might go back there just to hang around, build the Japanese theme buildings again. But for now, I really enjoy interacting with these people here, meeting new people and seeing other people's build. It's really inspiring, honestly. Like, look at that spaceship behind me right there. Isn't that crazy? And there's like a lot of great builders here, and I haven't gotten around to like visiting them and try to interact with them. Maybe like in the future episode, I can do like a world tour where I can meet with everyone one by one and talk about their bases, and that way I can get to know everyone on the server while also showing you guys what's going on the server. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.